Hey guys, what's good? Hope y'all are doing well. And let me start off this video with an apology. I am sorry for not making more content more frequently recently. Holiday time is always crazy for everybody, and there's a lot of bad weather out there, a lot of bad energy in the world, and so I just haven't had the time and honestly the motivation to put out a video until now. And I, just want to let y'all know that I'm doing well, and I am thinking a lot about, where this channel is going to be going. And I think for 2024, my goal is to make content more frequently, and maybe content that is more, budget friendly, value conscious, because I think, especially nowadays, I think that's really important. A lot of crazy stuff going on in the world right now, a lot of suffering, a lot of people that are searching for a better life, and my heart goes out to them. One thing I would tell you, I try to tell you all a lot, is just try to treat other people with love and respect. I think that's so important, especially now more than ever. It's really important to just try to see the other side of every coin, and I think it's going to keep being important. Listen, I'm sorry about that. I know y'all are just here to look at videos about watches. And I have one right here on my wrist that I think you may be interested in. I don't know if y'all have ever seen this. This is a brand called Momentum, and the watch is called a Sea Quartz. If you kind of look at this watch, though, and you kind of think to yourself, man, I think I've seen that watch before. I think I've seen something similar to that. You have. There was an older company named Chronosport, and some of those old Chronosport, especially the Anna-Digi watches, the ones with the analog display and the digital display, like the Chronosport UDT, those watches actually go for a lot of money, over $1,000 for well-used but working condition watches, just like a classic tool watch manufacturer. Maybe not of the same repute as, like, say, Doxa or Rolex or some of those other brands, but in the 1960s, 70s, 80s, Chronosport was a big deal. In fact, everybody's favorite Hawaiian private investigator, Magnum, famously wore a Chronosport watch. This watch actually, the Chronosport version of this watch for the first couple of seasons of Magnum PI. He, of course, then later switched to his famous Pepsi GMT Rolex. But yeah, so the watch brand is named Momentum, but the original brand was called Chronosport, and some family members of the original brand Chronosport went on to found this company, Momentum. They have a lot of watches, and I really like it. I really like them because they're very value-focused watches. This watch is quartz, and the watch actually is called a Sea Quartz. So, no surprises there. So it's a quartz watch. But this watch only costs like $220 or $250. I mean, that's my retail price. You can get it a little cheaper, in fact, if you don't buy the bracelet. But I really like this. I really like this Jubilee style bracelet. It's a great size watch, 42 millimeters. But it wears a lot smaller. It's much more compact on the wrist, and looks like it's about, I would say, 22 millimeter lug width. Let me take it off and show you it a little more closely. So the first thing is the clasp is really well made. You can see that Momentum logo there on the clasp, but the clasp is like really well made. It's got a lot of, it's got some stamped sections, but a lot of it is milled out. You can see it's a double trigger. So double trigger, so you have to hit both of those, and it's got a locking mechanism here, so that's easy. Bracelet is really nice. You know what I mean? It's kind of like a Rolex Jubilee style bracelet. Of course, at this price point, these are push pin bracelets, but they work really well. The bezel is actually really good, really nice, easy action on it. Not a lot of play in the bezel. Embarrassingly, it's better than a Zen U50 bezel. All stainless steel, not too heavy. Solid case back, of course, and I don't mind that. I mean, it's a quartz watch. It's got a Swiss quartz movement, and the other thing is, hang on, before I put that back on, you can see that Look at those hands, man. They're just so classic, just so 70s, you know. It doesn't have any faux patina or anything, and it glows really well. You can see the orange minute hand, the tiny little hour hand, and you can see that that seconds hand ticks away. Just a really fun watch to wear, really easy to wear because it's quartz. It's got the day date, of course, and it says Momentum and then Sea Quartz on the bottom. So really nice. The bezel is actually really good. It almost looks like, and I think it is, I think it's a sapphire bezel. It may be polished aluminum, but I mean, for less than 300 bucks on the bracelet, I mean, it's hard to go wrong with this watch. And I'll be honest, man, ever since I got this, like, before Christmas, so, you know, a month, 6 weeks ago, I've been wearing the heck out of it. This watch does sell out quite a bit on their side. I get why. It's inexpensive, and it's kind of like the best homage to that classic Chronosport design that Magnum used to wear. But they have lots of other watches too, honestly. So this is just a regular quartz watch. So, you know, when the battery runs down, I'm going to have to remove the case back and change the battery. Not too complicated, but they also have a solar quartz version. That's really cool, man. I mean, that's a lot of value for your money at the $200, $300 range. That watch actually has a PVD coating. It looks cool, similar dial face as this one. They also have several other versions though. You know, all quartz, all really cool watches. I would kind of really recommend taking a look at this brand, especially if you're looking for something, you know, like under $500. Quartz, a lot of style, easy to wear, not too big, not too small, and you know, it's got great stats. I mean, it's got like 200 or 300 meter water resistance, screw down crown. The bezel, like I said, is better than a lot of watches at many multiples of this price. And the bracelet is just so comfortable. I mean, just like any Jubilee style bracelet, it really drapes very well, but it doesn't pull hair or anything like that. And I really like it. I really like it. I like it a lot more than I thought I would. So this is a quick look at the Momentum. I was going to say Chronosport, but it's the Momentum Sea Quartz, kind of like an homage to the Chronosport Sea Quartz from the good old days. Be on the lookout for more videos. I hope you guys like a quick look at this watch. I really like it. Cool watch, a lot of good style, a lot of good energy, and not that expensive. It would make a perfect gift or a perfect knock-around watch for anybody. Take care. God bless, guys. Be well. All right. Be blessed. Be safe. Stay warm. And like I said, treat others with love and respect. And if you can't, at least just pretend. Take care, guys. Bye.